Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Izzy from Is It Bodyweight, and I'm going to be running you through a push workout for your full body with weights and calisthenics. And the first exercise we have is the hack squat. Unfortunately in my gym you don't have a hack squat machine, so I just had to make do with what I've got. What you want to do is actually go as deep as possible. This is sometimes better than an actual normal squat variation because it actually allows you to go deeper because there's no mobility limitations in it. Another thing you want to do is switch the loads onto each side so you're not just getting predominantly good at one side. I didn't do this in my workout, but you should defo do it, and I just genuinely forgot about it. It wasn't something I actually become aware of until someone pointed it out to me. The best thing about the hack squat is you can actually burn your quads. When I say your quads are on fire after this, because the amount of depth and no mobility limitations in it. We have handstand press and pike push-ups. What I've done here is I actually alternated between the two because I can't actually do a handstand press yet, so I'm trying to practice it, but I also want to get the right hypertrophy volume at the same time. This isn't optimal, you should do one or the other because one is actually an aspect of strength and coordination, the other one is just getting as many reps as possible. But why I done this was to actually get a good overall amount of volume in my session on my shoulders, because I didn't want to just be doing sets of one, sets of two. So I wanted to just combine the two together to get a decent amount of volume on my shoulders. Next up, you have weighted dips. This is one of the most underrated chest exercises. It's basically the squat of the upper body, as everyone says. But on my first set, I was using a kettlebell, and it's actually a big mistake because it was swinging all over the place and it was disturbing my momentum. So after this set, I actually changed it to weights straight after. This will actually blow up your triceps if you do it for a good amount of reps. For some of you, you might have to do this with just body weight because you might be heavier than me. But obviously, if you're light, add weight to it, do as many reps as you can. Therefore, include this in any workout. Dips is a great exercise. I'd actually go as far to say as this is probably the top 3 body weight exercises you can do, in all honesty. Or my top 3 anyway, it's just my opinion. up, we have Psuedo push-ups. This is probably the hardest push-up variation in my opinion, because you can constantly keep on leaning forward to make it as hard as possible. And if you want to make it easier, just lean further back. What you want to try to do is push up vertically. Do not come further back as you push up. You want to keep in the same distance throughout the whole movement. So if you're leaning far forward on your shoulders, try and keep your shoulders forward as much as possible. I was doing like 6 to 8 reps on this because my chest was absolutely fried from weighted dips, but this is still probably one of my favorite exercises, so I had to put it in. Like in my programs, I don't really do archer push-ups or do normal push-ups. This probably, if I'm going to do a push-up variation, this is probably my go-to one. I don't even do diamond push-ups because I think this is defo the best push-up variation I've used. Next up, we have a weights chest exercise, and this is the fly. I actually found out that flies are probably one of the best chest exercises because it's one of the only exercises that allows you to stretch your chest to its full range of motion, because the further you stretch a muscle, the better hypertrophy gains you will get. This is similar to why RDLs are so effective, because you stretch the muscle through a high range of motion. I definitely wouldn't recommend going heavy on this. I would really just focus on getting a big stretch in your chest, because I didn't go heavy. I was using 9 kg dumbbells and I was doing 10 to 12 reps on each set, and it was actually still burning my chest. Like, just make sure you feel the contraction and slow down the eccentric, and you'll feel a proper burn on your chest even if it's not that heavy. A lot of people ego lift with this and try and go too heavy, and then they just won't get the full stretch at the bottom. Lastly, a tricep movement, and this is the tricep extension. You could actually do any variation of tricep extension, they're all good, but for the sake of this being a bodyweight workout, I've done bodyweight tricep extensions. And to be honest, with bodyweight tricep extensions, I don't even need to use weights because the bodyweight ones are extremely hard, and I'd imagine they haven't got any easier. I'll just eventually get up to 10 reps and then do 10 reps through 5 sets. So as you can see here, I'll do it on my knees sometimes. I'll start off with my full weight, feet in the air, and then go onto my knees because obviously I ain't got the strength to do it for 10 reps. But as you can see, you could do this off any surface. You don't really need any equipment for it. You could do it at home, do it in anywhere you want. Well, anyway, this is my push workout full body, and I've already done a pull workout full body if you actually want to see them, and you can rotate the two. Free information out there. But please, if you enjoy my videos, like and subscribe, and go watch some of my other videos. I've got a couple videos out now, but I'll be trying to upload a lot more often. Anyway, I'm out.